Have you ever wondered how some certain rich people spend their billions? Well, let's find out. Here are my list of top billionaires and how they spend it. This guy is my wannabe. With an estimated net worth of 20.8 billion by Forbes. He is the current CEO of Tesla, the Boeing company, Neuralink, SpaceX, and some other companies he started himself. He was born in Africa, South Africa to be precise. His mother is a Canadian-born model. His father, a mechanical engineer. He started making his own money at the age of 12 when he sold a game he created called Blasters for $500. Do you know Elon Musk co-founded the most trusted e-banking system known as PayPal, which was first X.com? Well, he did after he dropped out from Stanford University 2 days after to take part of the internet boom. With his cut of $165 million, he used the $100 million to start up the SpaceX company. Enough history. This is how Elon Musk spends his billions. Cars, luxury properties, you name it. You can't have billions and yet not have all this. He currently has 5 properties at the same location, 4 of which are contemporary homes, and the last, a newly acquired mansion for roughly $24 million. When it comes to cars, just because he runs an electric car company doesn't mean he doesn't fancy other brands, of which are purely gasoline. One of which is the Jaguar E-Type Series 1 Roadster, which he calls his first love. He is also a proud owner of the Ford Model T given to him by a friend. He also owns the McLaren F1, which he vegged in 2000. Elon's first car was actually a 1978 BMW 320i. He isn't a research freak, but that didn't stop him from sending his $6,000 Carrera to space. Apart from properties, Elon also spent on his companies just to keep them afloat. As of November 2017, he was reportedly spending $8,000 per minute and $500,000 every hour on Tesla. He also spent on a free private school, which he established for his kids and some selected few of his friends. He says the present education system doesn't cut it. You may not know him by his name. He is the founder of Alibaba with an estimated net worth of $29 billion. But this self-made billionaire made his first millions at the age of 30 after he received funding by 1999 and an additional $20 million fund the following year for Alibaba. Today, at the age of 54, he is one of the most influential and wealthiest on earth. Here's how he spends his billions. Jack laid out $193 million to purchase a 3-story mansion, which is now Hong Kong's most expensive home in 2015. He owns the home at Victoria's Peak in China, worth $139 million. A 12-peak penthouse worth $38 million. Lake House Garden House, where he started Alibaba. But he is yet to confirm he's the owner of a $163 million Hong Kong dollar mansion at Baker Road. For his love of Tai Chi, Jack Ma will be starring in a movie called The Art of Attack and Defense. He charges a whopping $15,000 of courses in philosophy of Tai Chi to entrepreneurs. He owns a Gulfstream V550 worth $60 million. Most of his spending actually goes to donation and investment. He donated $2.36 billion in 2014 alone, $28 million for ENV funds, and $28 million again for university funds. Another $84 million to hospitals and clinic affairs. He also has a joint investment of $460 million in Yum China, that's China KFC. He is the richest man in Africa with an estimated net worth of $10.3 billion. He is from the northern part of Nigeria, Kano. Dangote is richer than Oprah Winfrey, Donald Trump, and Roman Abramovich combined. At the age of 21, he convinced his uncle to lend him a sum of $3,000 in the year 1977 to establish his company, which generated a revenue of $41 billion as of 2007. This is how Africa's richest man spends his billions. In 1978, he purchased his first car, a Mercedes 200, for roughly $14. Sadly, the car had no power steering. His main luxurious mansion, located at the northern part of Nigeria, cost millions of dollars and has served him for over 13 years. A list of his cars include a Maybach, a Bentley, Bugattis, and Mercedes. He also have a private yacht which he named after his mother, Maria, in 2013. The billionaire has a super classic Bombardier Global Express XRS private jet which is worth around $45 million. Through his Dangote Foundation, which has an endowment of reportedly $1.25 billion, Dangote has given more than $100 million over the last 5 years to the cause of education, arts, and humanitarian relief. He reportedly donated about 150 million naira to stop the spread of Ebola in 2014. Ever since I was young, I've always known Bill Gates to be the richest person on earth. Founder and CEO of Microsoft Corporation, this 63-year-old is worth a whopping $99.5 billion. Like many other successful tech entrepreneurs, Gates was a college dropout. He left Harvard University in 1975 to fully devote himself to Microsoft. While he was driving around in Mexico, shortly after he left Harvard, he was arrested for driving without a license and running from a red light. His mugshot for the arrest later became an avatar for Windows. When it comes to fancy cars, Gates shouldn't be left out. One of his collection is a Porsche 959 sport car, which he bought 13 years before the car was approved by the Environmental Protection Agency. Gates moved around with his own plane, which is called the Big Splurge. He reportedly acquired a collection of writings by Leonardo da Vinci, which he bought for $30.8 million. He will be donating 95% of his wealth to charity. And sad news for his children is they will only be getting $10 million each. Gates says leaving kids massive amounts of money is not a favor to them. Jeff Bezos is currently the richest man on earth. He is the CEO of the largest retail company in the world, Amazon. As of today, he is worth a whopping $156 billion. And in my opinion, we all know this is dropping soon. Don't ask why and how. Well, he is an entrepreneur, an inventor, and a philanthropist. Raised in Austin, Texas, with a BSc degree from Princeton University. For starters, he drives a 1996 Honda Accord, a 1988 Chevrolet Blazer. He owns a $65 million Gulfstream private jet, similar to that of Jack Ma's. He has 3 Link apartments located at the landmark Art Deco Tower on Manhattan's Central Park West, a 29,000 square feet Medina mansion in Lake Washington, worth $53 million, a 12,000 square Beverly Hills mansion, worth $24.45 million. Jeff also purchased a 30,000 acre property about 30 miles from Texas. In 2016, Jeff bought a former Texas museum in Washington for $23 million, and the list goes on and on. Unlike his co-billionaires, Jeff isn't pledging to give out most of his wealth to charity, but he gives to some. He says his most ambitious work is that of his space flight intended to compete with. All I can say is good luck on that. Okay guys, I'm going to be stopping here for today. Thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe for more and hit the notification button. Also, don't forget to like and comment what you want my next topic to be. I'll be sure to reply and work on it as my next. Till then, adios.